it's Maria Russell here with you today, and I am back for Cat Scrappiness. I am going to share with you a process video of this cute Easter card showcasing some items now available at the shop. I am going to use this Crafters Essentials Easter die set. This was just released last week, and this is an amazing die set and pretty inexpensive. Also going to use this Lil Chicks stamp set from Ink on 3, a stencil by MFD Stamps, Mode Lawn Distress Oxide inks, and 3 dye inks from Fawn called Butter, Ballet Slippers, and Moonstone. So I'm going to use those inexpensive makeup brushes to color my sky. But first, I die cut all of the pieces. At this rate, I didn't really know what I was going to do with the card yet, but I just wanted to die cut all the little pieces and then color them in. So the first thing that I'm going to do is color this grassy hill. I am going to use the Mode Lawn Distress Oxide ink with my mini ink blending tool, and I will just keep on doing that until I'm satisfied with the color of my grassy hill. And then I am going to get a piece of Neenah Solar White cardstock. This is an A2 size cardstock, and this is the 110 pound. I'm going to use those inexpensive makeup brushes and the stencil from My Favorite Things, and I am just going to color my sky, blending them in using those brushes. So I will use 3 brushes over here so that I don't mix the colors, and I am using some dye inks from Fawn. I did not use Bristol Smooth White cardstock for this because since I am using those inexpensive brushes, you don't really have to use Bristol Smooth White cardstock, and you just get this really nice blending of colors using those brushes. And I really love how this one turned out. And since the stencil is already getting a lot of colors, I'm just going to use my stamp chamois here. This is a bit wet, so I wanted to take the colors away so that I don't mix it together. So I just wiped it with my stamp chamois, and I will continue to color my background here using the brushes. And then in order to clean the brushes, I am also going to wipe them on my wet stamp chamois. And then I am going to use this microfiber cloth here just to wipe it off. And it's pretty simple to clean these brushes, and they clean up really nicely just doing that method. So now I am going to use my Copic markers to color the images in, and then I'm going to die cut those images. So I'm just going to put some music on, and I'll see you after the coloring process is done. this is what it looks like after I colored the images with my Copic markers. And now I am going to use my brother's scan and cut machine to die cut those images because I don't have the coordinating dies for this stamp set. So at this point during the filming of this process video, I kind of already knew what I was going to do with my card design. So I just used this triple stitched peekaboo window die from My Favorite Things to create the windows there so that I could layer those cute little chicks on those windows. I'm going to use this fun foam to adhere to my colored background. This will give it enough stability so that if I do end up mailing the card, it's not going to get smushed in the mail. So I just adhere that using my liquid glue, and then I am going to adhere this on an A2 side fold card base also with liquid glue. And now I am ready to assemble the card. But first, I am going to adhere those little die cuts created by the stitched triple peekaboo die, and I'm going to adhere that using my liquid glue to create this seamless look on the card. And then I am going to adhere the chicks using fun foam as well. But I apologize because I'm not sure what happened in my recording here, but I somehow lost that footage. Not sure if it just stopped recording or what, but I lost that, so I apologize. But I just layered, basically I layered the chicks with fun foam, and then on the next scene here I just stamped the butterfly and the trail, and I colored the butterfly with my Copic marker. Also, I am stamping the sentiment here, Happy Easter, using VersaFine Onyx Black ink and my stamping tool. So to add a little bit of interest to the little chicks, I thought I would use my Sharpie black pen here just to add some eyelashes, and they just look cuter that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. The supplies I use are listed and linked below if you are interested. And please give this video a thumbs up if you like this process video. I hope you all have an amazing day and happy crafting!